Welcome back. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. Today we're going to put together a very small, a tiny in fact, coal power plant, just enough to transition us over to coal. In order to do this in the manner in which we want to do it, we need to unlock advanced steel production, so we will ship it. And that's going to give us access to
Milestone
stator.
reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container, enhanced conveyor belt efficiency, as well as the ability to store excess power for later use. An additional project part can now be constructed. Further progress to the next phase is now possible.
We need access to stators in order to build a little bit of storage, right? We're going to do a little bit of everything. A nice outdoor coal power plant destined to give us just enough power to transition to the next phase of our build. I am not exactly great at ziplining, but we're going to try it. That was pretty good. So we have a couple of coal nodes over here. There's one right there as well. So we're on one here. There's one right there. And I think there's one nearby, but for right now, we just need one or two. Actually, we only need one. All right, so we're going to build. Let's go with the concrete foundation. Not the half. Why do we want the half? We want the full. Now, I should have brought some. I should have brought some solid biofuel with me. That would have helped clean up some of these little foresty areas, but we'll just do it in a way that allows us to that was a tough one. I only need 4, so we don't need a ton of space. And just confirming we decided to build that on the grid. Now, let's see if we can squeeze this in. Again, super temporary. We just want to build something where we can automate our power and at least capture the same 300 megawatts that we are currently using or generating. 45 per minute per coal power plant. Doesn't say exactly how much. Oh, 15 per minute in coal. Right, can't tell you because if you're using compacted coal, it's significantly less. But 60 per minute, we've got that covered. I think we need to produce some water. So if we have water right here, I suppose I'm trying to decide exactly where I want to build it. Let's go down one level. If we go down half a level, might be better. Then we'll put the 4-meter foundation down. We'll center you right on the center of the foundation. Then we'll just make the next one click to it. We've got 4 water extractors, 45 each. We're going to set each one of these to 45. So why use full power when you can use less than half the power to get the job done? Let's see if that pipe will connect. I just realized I'm running very low on some key resources here. We should move this. Normally, I would consider a fancier method for connecting these pipes, but honestly, I think just using the junctions is all I'm going to need. We'll try our best not to fall off the edge. Okay. Let's connect these. I'm hesitating because I don't want to have to deal with pumps. I brought the materials necessary for pumps. Don't get me wrong. But I don't wanna. So I'm holding my breath here. Hoping the Pioneer is not taller than 8 feet. Whichever side you connect first will determine if you're in the horizontal to vertical mode. It'll determine how the pipe is drawn, right? So if we go from here to here, it goes horizontal to vertical. But if we go from here to here, it goes horizontal to vertical. So obviously, if you're interested in making them be consistent, that's the way to do it. And then I think I'm going to have to reverse it. All that wonderful stuff I just did, let's reverse it so we can put the power in. So we'll go horizontal to vertical instead of vertical to horizontal. If I were to try to feed this coal from under on the underside, it would be something of a nightmare. I think what I'll do is I'll just go up this way. We did make a little extra steel, but this is probably the one place where we don't need it. Then we'll just put the splitter right on there. Okay, bird. Birds are just in the way. I think we'll split this so we ran out of stuff. We're totally out of stuff. If I have a perfect zip line back, then I'll only cut half of this. Otherwise, well. That's the case. I'll have to cut it. I'll be right back. All right. Headed back. We were able to successfully confirm that we are looking pretty good regarding the biofuel solutions. So we have time to build this out with a little bit of care without having to rush, with the expectation that we're destined to run out of power at any time. As I was saying, let's put a splitter on this. It's off by just a little bit. Mark 1, actually Mark 1 is exactly what is the baseline that I need. But let's give these guys a little extra. If we can afford it. Okay, coal's heading in. Now it's a matter, I think, of just powering. We could kind of on our power that we currently are generating from the biomass plants. We'll just cycle this in. This is run from the starter factory anyway. What do you think? One power pole per coal generator? Then we'll run power down to our water. But maybe not there, since that's going to be Clip City. We'll do it this direction. Got a nice boost of momentum there. And this again is a nice, tiny, temporary power plant. Water is getting there. It's going to take a while, though, because we are providing exactly what we need. So we'll probably, you know what, while we go to set the rest of the coal delivery up, I'm going to set one of these back to max. Get a little extra water going. So there you go. Each one of these pipes can handle 300 liquid. This is the Mark 1 pipe. The Mark 2 pipe obviously can handle 600 liquid. But we're only dealing with, what, 180 liquid? 45 times 4, or easier to think about it, 45 times 2 is 90 times 2 again. It's 180. And so now our capacity has doubled. Our consumption has not doubled. So now we're basically covered. And then so that building, I'm checking the internal storage of each building. And it looks like, well, this one's not filled up yet. That one's not filled up yet either. So it's going to take a quick second for it to all fill up. I'm going to grab 3 stacks of coal for my temporary coal storage here. And I'm leaving this in place, so if we ever want to come back and grab a little coal to make some steel in a one-off manner before we get our steel power plant ready to go, we always have a bunch of coal we can grab. Looks like 2 would have been enough. Okay, now at the very least, they all have max coal on them. We won't go up and down. They're each taking 50 coal per minute, so that's 60. This belt is faster than that. So we're good there. The only other thing we want to make sure of is that our coal miner is doing 60 at the very least. We've overclocked this one to 120, so it's overdoing it. That will leave us some to go over here at the very least, though. So that's what we'll use that other capacity for. I have another shard in here that we're not using, just to have that reserved. We're going to keep those power shards for miners and things like water, but probably mostly just miners. Then, while we're thinking about it, let's go ahead and clean up all of our clipping issues. Some of these is easier just to pick them up. Well, you give me the highlight, but you won't let me cut it. Or pick it up, but you'll let me cut it through the concrete. So there you go. We've got a miner producing 120 coal per minute. Some getting stored, the rest getting sent over this way at the most, or at the least, because that's one splitter. 60 will be sent down the line to these coal power plants. Each one of these is demanding 15 coal per minute. So that's 60, so we're always good. We're always set as far as that's concerned. Water side, each one of these is demanding 45 water per minute. We cycled each of these down to 45 per minute. So we have 4 water extractors, 1 for each coal power plant. And then I guess one of the other fun things people like to do, we'll just make this one our... Ooh. Now that's interesting. I didn't even know you could do that. If you right click on this, you can change the standards on these. Huh. Cool. We need a blue color here. I don't want it to be something... It's going to be baby blue no matter what. But now it's purple. Let's try 2222 AA. Okay, we'll set that swatch. Boy, that came out really blue. Holy moly. Keep falling into the water. I might have to put guardrails up. Where are you? 2 of you. I mean, I get it. Blue water, blue pipe, but man, it's really blue. Let's see if we can tone it down a little bit. Like a lot of it. I actually like that a lot better. It's back to purple though, isn't it? I do like purple. AA, and then we'll make these 3333. Whatever that is, that's what it is. Oh, wait, we're back to the super blue. Let's try that one more time. Five 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 AA. That's it. We're done. Looks great. So those are our water pipes. Nope, we're good. So there we go. We've got our temporary coal power plant. Super simple, low wattage, uh, spent generating the materials. We did overclock the miner, but we underclocked the water extractors to help make up for that. And there you go. We're done and done. If this weren't temporary, I'd probably put some guardrails up over here and make it so we won't fall into the water so often. We don't need that. Oh, and we have one more thing we need to do. Let's put together a nice little... We're going to put one power storage in for each. Coal generator. There. Every time you build a new power plant, you should consider building power storage. You're not going to generate more excess capacity than the moment after you build a new power plant. So these batteries will have an actual opportunity to charge themselves. So now we're really in a good spot. We've got 400 megawatts of storage eventually, and we have 300 megawatts of repeatable power, automated power, easy mode power. So there you go. Now we're done. Thanks for hanging out. Next time what we'll do is we'll scout the location and make some plans for our larger power plant. This just sets us up so we don't have to worry about power. We can generate our items. Our starter factory right over here can generate all the rods and rotors and plates that we're going to need, concrete that we're going to need to make this thing happen. Right now we're planning about 60 coal generators. So that's going to be a lot of videos to get that built and built right. Yeah, it's going to take 600 rotors and 1,200 reinforced plates and 1,800 cable. So yeah, it's going to be good that we have all this building automatically. And there's our new power plant. All right. Done and done. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.